welcome to today's video. And today is November 2nd. And Run Disney has been very sneaky.
Dun, 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 dun.
Right? Because while official dates have not been, in quote, released, Run Disney has released the dates for the Coast to Coast medal. Because if you didn't know, Coast to Coast has to be done in the same calendar year. So any runs, like I think Wine and Dine would have been the last one for 2025 to get your Coast to Coast for 2025. If you ran a run at Disneyland and then a run at Disney World, you got, and you won, in quotes.
Finished?
Yeah. Finished. You got your Coast to Coast medal. 2026 will start with the Disney World Marathon. And then the Dumbo out in Disneyland. And it's going to be the last one out in Disneyland for a while because there's going to be construction going on. But here's what has been going on. The 2026 Coast to Coast dates have been released. And they posted that the Wine and Dine for 2026 qualifier would be the half marathon. And it will be Sunday, October 25th. So while we don't have, in quotes, official dates for the whole weekend, we know that
the rest of the weekend is going to be part of the same weekend.
Exactly. So Sam and I had been talking about what weekend we thought it was going to be, because the following weekend is Halloween. Halloween is on a Saturday next year. If you're a teacher, you rejoice with me, because we do not have the insanity of a sugar-fueled day the next day. We talked about this earlier, and we announced it over on the main channel that we were going to go, and our fingers were crossed that we had kind of picked the right dates. We were going to move them if need be, but we were about 95% sure that is the week before Halloween, when they were going to do it again. And we were right. So my goal is to get entered into Wine and Dine 5 and 10K. Based off of last year's registration dates, I think that registration is going to be February 11th or February 10th. 10th or 11th, whichever that Tuesday is, based on when it was last year. And they pretty much fall the same time frame every year. So, new goal, not going crazy and trying to go for dopey when I've never done a half marathon or a full marathon before.
We're gonna go run New York next year.
I'd love to go run New York, but I found out today that New York has a 5K during the New York Marathon weekend. So I'm like, hey, I still get the same vibes. So maybe in the future.
Still running through the greatest city in the world.
For the person who grew up there. So, very excited, and I'm certain that we will start getting more dates for next year as we get closer to, because the official, 2025, 2026 just kicked off with race season, kicked off with Wine and Dine. But people have to start planning for next year already. So, there you go. So, we are excited about that. I'm excited that we pretty much nailed it when we were just trying to figure out those dates. We already have our room locked in. So, prices can go up if they want to. We are locked in. So, very excited about that. And be watching, because we're going to chat training and my nutrition. We trying to train for this 10K after the first of the year. So that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.